Hi, I'm Dominic Robson-Neal,
I'm Zell Folks,
and this is Inside the Ropes.
Boxing Show.
All right. Hi, I'm Dominic Robson-Neal. We have another exciting episode of Inside the Ropes. This one's gonna be hot and juicy. I got my co-host Marlon Clemens, and I got about 10,000 fans out there sitting in the back. Keep quiet while we, you know what I'm saying, while we do the show. All right, we're doing it live. All right, Marlon, what you want to talk about?
We gotta talk about Diddy.
No Diddy.
So within the last 48, 72 hours, a video has surfaced with Diddy in the hallway of a hotel, violating Cassie. That's how I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, you know what? I think we sort of took up for Diddy one time when we first started. We talking about, well, that was just allegations, and with nothing, we don't have no proof. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
everything was alleged,
right? Because a lot of times it's been cases where men been lied on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this time we got evidence.
Yep.
Boy, that's not a good look.
Just the
Terrible
most
look.
damning tape I've seen
Facts.
out in public.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really put it on old girl. And I don't know if old girl got any brothers, cousins, or father, or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I be honest with
She
you.
got a current husband. I know that.
She got a husband?
Husband. Yeah, she married.
She was married then?
No, she married now.
Oh, well.
Married now.
Yeah, well. That happened before his time, so I wouldn't want that man to go down that rabbit hole and get,
He's already been dealing with it, I'm sure. You know what
right.
I mean?
But now if that was my sister, one of my nieces, my daughter, my sister, my granddaughters, man, I had to do that, man.
Yep.
I ain't gonna sit here and play, and cause just by me knowing he did that and I didn't do nothing.
Right. So fuck, it's mess with you.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna be depressed.
Yep.
And all kind of foolishness, knowing I didn't do nothing. And then how my daughter gonna look at me like, man, my dad didn't even. This man didn't violate me. My dad didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to do something to him.
You seen
know
that
what I'm
movie
saying?
with Samuel L. Jackson, The Time to Kill?
There you go.
What's The Time to Kill?
You're right. And then I know he probably have some people with him, but I'm gonna pop one.
That's cool too.
I'm gonna pop one of them and
Yeah.
watch all of them break. Cause I'm coming for real.
Like you always say, go out on your shield.
I'm going
That's
out
what
on
it
my
is.
shield, bro.
Yep.
I do.
They got switches for that.
Listen. Hey, listen.
If he got, they got.
I'm
switches.
looking like this. I done lived a good life. I done had some of the finest cars, wine, money, everything, right? So I done lived that life. So but I would sit good in the cell, kick back like this, knowing I got this food.
Yep.
And my daughter ain't got to worry about it. My family ain't got to worry about it. But yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff goes on behind closed doors. Guys doing women, and then just so happened they had the camera. Like, what if they didn't have a camera?
Right. But.
Or what about what about all the times that something that happened and it wasn't on camera?
Yeah, that's my
Facts.
point.
That's what I'm talking about,
He
right?
was comfortable to do that on camera.
Well, he didn't know. I don't think he knew.
Every hotel got cameras.
But
Yeah.
you're not thinking in the heat of the moment. You're not thinking. Like back in my
I think
day,
he didn't care that the cameras was there because
He's king.
he got that much power
Right.
where he can
He felt he was
go
that
to the
powerful.
front desk, say, "Yo, let me get that security camera." I mean that tape.
But I guarantee you, when he popped up out that bed and Cassie was gone, he went running down that hall with that towel on. He wasn't thinking the cameras got me.
He's thinking that he's
can't be
more than
judged.
what he is, man.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Man, we can't tolerate stuff like that. You can't treat women like that, man.
At all.
No.
yeah.
At all.
It's unacceptable on all levels.
Like
I don't care what she did.
The only
you know what I'm
time
saying?
something like that's acceptable is if she coming at you with a knife or a gun.
You
she's trying to kill
you
you.
can still get
She's
away
trying
and
to kill
try
you.
to run away or
And
something.
nah.
But the aggression that he
First of all,
perpetrated on her was terrible, man.
Yeah, but she ain't had no knife for good.
Right.
Now, if she had a knife for good, I promise you he would have ran up on her like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
or she could have had. I don't know why she didn't go down the steps. Unless it was up on like the 35th floor or something foolishness like that.
When she left, she came back though. She came back on some apology, like I'm sorry for leaving.
Well, after that?
After that, yes. The cab brought her back to the hotel room.
Wait a minute, no. So he beat her like that.
Yes.
He let her go.
Let her go. She left, and then came back.
I mean, like when you dealing with domestic stuff, people in relationship, that's their personal stuff. But what I'm saying, I'm dealing with what his actions was and his aggression.
Right.
For you to run down the hallway half naked, to grab her by her head or neck and slam her down and stomp her twice and then drag her down the hall. What man does that? Like, I don't know no men that's in my circle I grew up with do stuff like that. Never. So that's unacceptable, man.
I can tell you, one time, here's the situation. I was leaving Fort Bragg NCO Club, and they were, when you come out the door, go around the corner, it's a dumpster, and the guy was beating the girl up, and it was like 4 of us walking to the car, and they was like, man, stop, dude. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I walk in, yo, man, leave the girl alone, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, me and him start fighting. And then she started yelling at me, leave him alone. Right. I said, man, so sometimes I think they like that type of foolishness. I don't know. I mean, let me back up. Sometimes they like being in those type of relationships.
No, it's true. Some females like toxicity.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right.
But I understand what y'all saying. Those great points. But I'm saying, as a man, the way you handle situation, it has to go. It has to be a different level. You can't act like that, man. Especially he's supposed to be a billionaire.
That's a learned behavior. Like he been operating.
Yeah, dude, been doing that, man. So now all the other stuff that people say about him, how can you not believe it?
You're right. That's a bad look. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. And then you like down here where we live in Colombia, domestic violence is like we like the #1 state.
It's high, very high.
Guys killing spouses and girlfriends and stuff like that.
So what that say about the mental of men?
Man,
you see what I'm saying?
Like first day, man, men ain't like
right.
That's it ain't like the men I seen when I grew up.
Right.
From me looking up to them. Man, they ain't acting nothing like dudes. Like
that's what I'm saying.
So it's like you take a man for like my father. Yeah, he would yell. He'd say what he got to say. But my mama understood. Don't play with this fool. You know what I'm saying? Don't play. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no men were men. Now these jokers, man. Yeah, they switching harder than the damn.
Listen, they feminized.
Wow,
or
that's
they get
a good
like,
statement.
Or they're more emotional.
Yep, that too.
Stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're so emotional. You say like you might be at the gas station. Like back in my day, you at the gas station, you see somebody out heading out each other.
Yeah.
So you speaking to them. Now you look at one of these little young punks.
Exactly.
And they big joker ready to. Man, you gotta
go
race
to the
him.
car and get.
You gotta race him to his car.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Stop
right.
grabbing. You know what I'm saying? Then if you get into altercation with them, 95% of them never took an ass whooping, so they don't know how to keep that, control that emotion.
Right.
Like they don't know how to control it. So the first thing they think, I'm going to get a pistol. I'm going to even this out. Then you go to court. Now you're in the courtroom crying like a baby. You didn't mean it, but you couldn't control your emotions. That little 10-second outburst, that you could have controlled. You could have just got in your car and left, or just say it's all good.
Slept it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I'm gonna take y'all to a scene in a Spike Lee movie. You remember the great comedian Robin Harris?
Yes.
Yep.
I can't remember the movie right now, but it was a scene where they was out. It was him and 2 other older guys outside.
Do the right thing.
And they were talking, but they was talking about stuff that was going on in the neighborhood.
Right.
Those guys were checking the young people.
Right.
See, we don't have that. We don't have that no more. You
Right.
can't check no young person without him getting in his feelings and wanting to do something. So when you take that away,
Right.
like y'all saying, these guys emotional, man. Can't say nothing to them.
Like I said, the parents is getting younger and younger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they wasn't taught anything. So, but that's why now. That's one thing. That's one reason I when they come to the boxing gym, I talk to them away. Oh man, people always say, "Dang, we said this." Like I might say, "Man, get your ass over there. Pick that trash up." You know, I talk to them like a man's supposed to talk to a boy, and they don't. You know, and here they don't get upset. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, that's just the way it is. But that's the type of seasoning they got to have to become young men. You know what I'm saying? If you think everybody in this world gonna talk to you soft, you've been sadly mistaken. If you can't, one thing about the gym, you learn how to take an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? There ain't one person in here, there ain't one, not one, who never got their ass whooped. And we might have 100 people, 100 kids, I ain't 50, 60 kids come through here. All of them done got their ass whooped. So they're not afraid to take an L.
Adults too.
Us too. All the coaches, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you learn to respect things. So that's why I think boxing gyms are good for kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, all right, now I done took an L before. I'm not getting all emotional. So what? I know how to lose. Boxing teach you how to lose. You know what I'm saying? And you get a joke out the house who's sitting back on the iPad. He's so worried about getting embarrassed in front of what a girl might say that he go out here and do something stupid. Remember last year we had 3 kids that come to the gym that took guns to school. But in here, if you came in here, you couldn't pick out which one it was because they were all respectful, all mountable, but it came from the same thing, stemmed from the same thing. They were being bullied. After you tell the teacher so much and the administration and your parents talk to the other
Their
kids' parents, and
ain't no talking,
and it's still going on. Man, of course. So you feel you got to do something, which I understood, but I had to tell them it's a different way because you would have shot somebody, you wouldn't be in here talking to us. You'd be for the rest of your life doing some hard time. So
I'm gonna ask y'all two guys just before we get out of here. What does losing teach you in those moments to help you build character or whatever? What does it do?
It lets you self-reflect on basically different things you could have done better. It's just about going back, coming up with a different game plan on how to attack the next situation that comes up. It's just learning moments that you take from losses.
Right. So what you take from it is experience. So you might have, listen, a lot of times when our amateur fighters go somewhere on their first or second fight, I don't care if they lose. I'm almost glad they do lose, because once you lose the first fight, you think, now I got to make some adjustments. Now you see what type of fighter is he going to be. Is he going to be a good fighter? Is he going to come back, train harder? Is he going to put the work in? Because a lot of times if they win, those same flaws and all that lazy stuff they got away with before they started, they'll continue to do it because they say, hey, I won. That'll keep getting me over, and they'll never make adjustments. So losing can teach you a lot about life. Like everything you done learned in this world, you probably learned in a bad situation. You learn how to pay that bill. You know how you learn how to finagle the light bill. You learn how to finagle the gas. You learn how to borrow from Peter to pay Paul because you was in a bad situation. If it was all just given to you, you wouldn't know how to do that. You know how to doggone call and tell the light people, I need to make a payment arrangement. You call the phone people, I need to make a payment arrangement. I'll pay it this day. You know what I'm saying? You might take this one credit card to pay off this credit card, take the debit card and pay this one. I'll take that same money, come back and pay. See, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to learn through experience. You know what I'm saying? So everything you learn, that's why losing sometime or being put in a tough situation is better for you, better for you in life than it will be if you were just winning, somebody just giving you stuff all the time. It ain't like that. So losing is good.
Everything earned, nothing given.
That's right. Well, this has been another exciting episode of Inside the Ropes. If you out there diddying, you better leave that stuff alone. Don't be whooping on nobody. You know what I'm saying? And, hey.
Yeah, no Diddy.
Also, it's the 2024 Unbig Your Back Tour. Come to Robinson Deal Boxing Academy, 7201 Park Lane Road, Suite I. We're going to start unbigging backs this season. All right? We already started. Come get on the tour. Marlon, we're going to spit a show.
Get ready for the fall. That fall body. It's too late for the summer body.
All right.